Hey, welcome. Welcome. This is the new new and improved approach to, let me lower this music, okay? Well, come on, lower the music. Okay, that's better. Hi, good day and welcome to the Family Cyber Clinic. I'm trying things out. I'm hoping that I can get this right pretty quickly. I said during the live Q&A that I want to be able to stream to Facebook and YouTube at the same time so that we can get this information, you know, the whole internet safety info to our friends, family, audience on the Facebook platform. And so I was quite keen to make sure I make this happen. And this is, if you like, a test. And it's awkward because I could use this test also for the weekly weekly show that we do. Yeah, you can tell that this is live. This is really, really live. So I'm scheduling to Facebook right now, and I'm hoping that that's happening. And I'm also streaming to YouTube. What would be quite nice to see would be to see comments coming through. So if you are not busy, you're just doing stuff and you're there, yeah, and you're able to connect with me right now, that would be useful for me. I'll be so chuffed if you can, come in and let's do this test together. We've got to do it as a live show, not just test, because we've got to keep the those platforms healthy. You just don't want to put rogue content, and so this has to be a show. So this is a show, and to make that happen, or at least to make sure that you are getting something from this, I'm going to show you, like I advertised, how you can turn off in-app purchasing or prevent accidental in-app purchasing when your kids, or yourself for that matter, are shopping or engaging, gaming and doing all that stuff online. And it's crucial that you know this, okay? And so if you are on Facebook, I can see that there are people watching. If you're on Facebook, please send in a comment and say hello. If you're new to the platform, just put new. And if you have a question, not that I'm spending that much time today, you can just put Q in front of your comment. But for today, the live show really would be to show you how to turn off in-app purchasing on an Apple phone. So today we're just going to focus on the Apple phone, and I hope that will meet you well. If you have an Android phone, I would spend some time in the near future detailing that. Or in fact, if you go to the description of this video, you would see the steps. So I will not talk it through visually, but you see the steps in the description of this video. And then if you have questions, you can please feel free to send in those questions. Okay, so I'm going to show us how to disable or disallow in-app purchasing on an iPhone. And so watch carefully as I do so, okay? All right, I'm sure you can see my phone. Now, just right at the top there, you should see settings. Okay, so if we go to settings, first of all, you note that I've already prepped this, so I'm already there. But if you go to settings on your iPhone, let's just do this one more time so that you know where we are. Okay, all right, so you go to settings, and then down in the second column, if you like, you can see screen time. Just click on screen time. It's important to note that you will have to have enabled screen time at this point before you see what you're seeing on my screen. So as a parent, it will ask you, when you enable screen time, it's going to ask you, is this your phone or is this your child's phone? Of course, this is your phone. So say this is my phone, and then you'll see some of these things that I'm showing you right now. Okay, so if you look down there, it says content. I think it's the item 5, where it says see all activity. As you can see there, it says content and privacy restriction. So you click on that, and then that takes you to another page which allows you to control app store purchases. If you look down, this very first item that says iTunes and app store purchases. So you have to click on that. And then the 3 items there that are key for this little demo: installing apps, deleting apps, and in-app purchases. So that third one, you can see if you click on it, it gives you an allow or don't allow. Now, certainly on your young one's device, set it to don't allow. And of course, if you've enabled screen time, you will now be controlling app purchases on your young one's phone or tablet. And of course, if it's yours and you have the habit of handing it over to the young one, similar, you do the same thing. Okay, so very important that you set that to don't allow. I have it to allow because I can. So there's nothing really to change there. But that's really how you set it so that it prevents those accidental purchases. So where you see in-app purchases, if your young one has a device, make sure you set that to don't allow. And of course, if they want to change it, they will have to ask for permission based on your screen time or your parental control settings. That is the video, okay? Very straightforward, no real, there's nothing really there, to go further. But if you do have a question, I can't see any questions coming in on the comments. Not sure why, but if you are sending one, please forgive me if that's not filtering over to you. But let me see if I can do something here. No, I can't. Okay, so I'll just go back. As I said, I just wanted to make sure that I was able to show you how to do that. And for me, that's quite crucial, that you're able to do that, without issue. If comments were working, I would have used this few minutes to get you to, ask questions. But it would appear we will not have that today. But as I mentioned, for those who are just coming, because I can see that many of you have now started coming through, please feel free to, you can't put the comments now, so that's a bad idea. So I'll pull back on that again. Okay, as I said, this is a test. For those who are just coming, I'm trying to tweak the environment that we use for our weekly and monthly shows so that we can stream to both Facebook and YouTube, and to just make sure that I'm putting content out there and not just a rogue upload. I've decided to at least go over one topic so that you can gain from that, and it's crucial that you do it if you tend to hand over devices to your young ones. Okay, all right, so that's really the test. I thank those who have found time to come on board and help me through this. Crucially, it's important that we can do this, but it had to be an official test. Demo test or rogue or little short tests, YouTube and Facebook frown at that, so it had to be a real test. So I thank you. At least I know now that the comments are not working. They were supposed to, but it would appear not to be working. So that gives me something to troubleshoot later on. But thank you very much for taking time to spend with me this afternoon. I'll let you go and continue your day. As I said, the description of this video will contain the tutorial or procedure on how you can disable accidental in-app purchases on an Android phone. This today was just Apple. Okay, you are the best. All right, we will continue. You'll get a weekly video as you do by the end of the weekend, but this was just a test. Thank you very much.